Hello there. I wanted to post a little video response to TYTnation's voting anti-vote campaign. First off, what's being described there is not really so much an anti-vote campaign as it is a non-vote campaign. I wanted to make that clarification. Well, yeah, I agree that people should not be coerced to vote for someone that they don't actually want. The biggest problem is not what's being described in that video, where it talks about people saying, well, okay, yeah, I kind of like this guy, so I'll vote for this guy because I kind of like him, or, well, I saw this advertisement for this guy, so I'll vote for him because I saw an advertisement for him. Yeah, definitely there's a problem with the fact that it's more of a who's been heard of than who's actually wanted. But the biggest problem is the fact that people don't actually have the right to an anti-vote. Yeah, they can non-vote if they choose to, but they can't anti-vote. They can't vote against somebody directly. Instead, they have to vote for the other guy. So when they watch some ad saying, hey, you know what, that other guy over there should be scaring the crap out of you, so vote for me, they go, oh, really? Okay, I'm scared. I'll go vote for you. Yeah. That's just lunacy. And I don't know why we keep doing it instead of standing up and saying, this is wrong. We need to stop this. But the biggest problem isn't how people vote or how people don't vote. It's the lack of people getting out there and making a fuss over the fact that we don't have the right to vote the way we think. The fact that if somebody has feelings about more than one candidate for the same position, they're not allowed to express them all. If somebody has negative feelings about a candidate for a particular position, they're not allowed to express those at all. And if somebody has weak feelings that they would like to express, they are not allowed to express them weakly. It's all or nothing. Which means they then have to decide, do they misrepresent themselves by making it look like they're strongly for that person, or do they not vote at all? As a result, the United States of America has an extremely high non-voter turnout. We're already really good at non-voting. We don't need a non-vote campaign, but we do definitely need an anti-vote campaign. I agree with that. So, yeah, have at it. Please. I've been asking for this for a really long time. Somebody on Twitter recently responded to me with something to the effect of 1,000 times yes with regard to the right to an anti-vote. So, yeah, it's something that people are waking up to. I've been trying to teach people for many, many years. And at least now when I mention the idea, a very little explanation and people tend to understand it. It used to be that when I mentioned the idea of voting against someone, red flags went up all over. People would go, oh, you can do that now, you just vote for the other guy. And then their brain would go into, oh, you mean you want me to be more against someone than for someone, and to vote for someone to keep someone else out. And it's like, no, that's what people are doing now. I'm not trying to encourage the bad behavior that's already happening. I'm trying to encourage people to wake up and recognize what's been causing the problem all these years. And I'm not talking about just recently. This isn't something that's happened within the last 4 years or the last 40 years. This has been happening since the election of George Washington. The First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States of America says we're supposed to be entitled to free speech. That's been interpreted a lot of different ways, but generally speaking, it seems to be the case that our government is not supposed to keep us from saying what we feel needs to be said in order to make things better. I would say keeping us from being able to vote directly against someone has proven quite well for very many years to effectively keep us from saying what needs to be said in order to make things better. So, please, yeah, have that anti-vote campaign, if you would. I'd appreciate it. But don't make it a non-vote campaign. If you want to have a non-vote campaign, have that too. Have it separately. But, you know, better yet, just have a get thinking campaign. Let's get people out there to realize what's really going on. Shall we? Thanks.